Welcome back here in Champions League. We have an interesting matchup tonight here with HSA going against Lone Star Velocity in week 3. I mean, people people have HSA favored to win, but this could go either two ways because, in my opinion, these teams are really close.
I gotta agree with you there. I have this as a 3-1 personally, but but it's definitely one that I could see being interesting, but I'm also very I don't know. I feel like HSA now they're sitting at 0-2, which feels weird because they've had a bad performance and a strong performance. Uh, but the thing is, I think the key to this comes down to HSA's defense. I mean, they're statistically one of the worst defenses in the league, Mist. And what do you think they need to do to really keep the ball out of their net?
I mean, if you're asking for my opinion, I think just having your low rank play third man. I mean, we've seen it work so well as if your low rank just stays a little more third instead of trying to play on that ball all the time. I think you'll just have a strong line of defense and you can have a strong line of offense too, and that second man can rotate back to help your third man.
I see something really funny we can do. Cubs sitting alone in his team VC. Should we drag him in here?
Yes, we should.
Hi, Cub. Welcome to the booth. We're about to be casting a match. How are you doing today?
You're lying.
Cub, Cub, we thought that you'd want to join us on the desk here for this match. We've got Lone Star Velocity versus HSA Gaming. Now, you're a member of the rankings committee. We got to know, who do you have favored going into this?
Oh, 1 second. Caught me off guard.
Yep, that's the point of this.
I'm actually might be doing some moving around.
Oh.
Yeah, you pulled me away from hold on, let's see. Who we got? We got LSV and HSA. Okay.
Yeah, we'll set you up in a second. Now, we were kind of discussing HSA's defense has definitely been shaky. What do they need to do to really get the ship right here tonight? I mean, LSV is a team that hasn't been the best offensively, but against a bad defense, they could do better. Who is your key player tonight?
It's a tough call. Well, you first asked what I think they need to do as far as defense. Honestly, patient third. It always comes down to a patient third, not fighting to those those what seem to be free balls.
Fair enough. Now, we have the return of Junior tonight. SBC Summit making his first appearance. And we've got Holy coming back, NJC. I mean, does this come down to NJC and Junior for who wins this Cub?
I think so. I'm excited to see Junior play, to be honest. I honestly hope Junior goes crazy tonight.
Fair enough. Now, Cub, we got to get into the game, so we'll send you off. Thank you so much for joining us here on the desk so willingly. Have a great night.
As always.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what that means, though. That means that these teams are ready to go. Both of these teams have not quite had the start to the season that they may have expected. LSV sitting at 1-1 and HSA sitting at 0-2. Both of these teams could really use a win here against a division opponent. But only one can walk away with the win here tonight. Let's find out, as it's the newcomers on the pitch for LSV versus NJC and HSA. Game 1 underway.
Yeah, and this is going to be interesting, especially with LSV playing with that new roster that they had to unfortunately pick up as Bubbles got suspended. But, I mean, I've seen these two players, Summit and Junior, play, and I know they have the skill to play, but NJC's just going to snipe a one from midfield, and Junior's not going to be able to get back to that one.
Yeah, and already, I mean, it's the captain stepping up. And NJC is a really important piece of this HSA Gaming offense. And, I mean, speaking of an important piece, Holy Blade. Oh, no. Oh, no. Zohan couldn't quite get back to it. I was going to say, speaking of an important piece, it's Holy Blade. Now, we saw him play for 4 of the 5 games last week against SBC, where he averaged 2 goals per game. This man is really something spectacular when he is on, but on the other side, I mean, guys, you may not have seen Junior's name if you're new here to CL. You're saying, who is this guy? Looks like a bum. This man's no bum. This man is mechanical. Do not let him get some alone time with that ball. He will make you pay. And this man will also make you pay as Nyx gets the angle. Beautiful job by him to get this goal lead for them. And obviously, rounding it up for the rosters, SBC Summit making his first appearance here in CL. So it's going to be very interesting as this LSV roster is only recently coming together. You think about the fact that Bubbles got suspended, so they have Junior at least for this week. We don't know if Bubbles will be picked right back up after. We'll have to wait and see. But Junior definitely wants to prove himself here. And this man is pulling out the sniper rifle, making all the correct calculations as he's got his team up 2.
Great placement from Junior. Holy and I believe that was Zohan. Yeah, Holy and Zohan just couldn't make the save on that one. And I mean, already early in the game, we're seeing a ton of goals scored. So, I mean, LSV, they're coming out hot with Junior, as Junior's going to try and pop this one into the middle. SBC Summit sends it back, but he's not going to be able to get a good shot as it's 50 into the middle. But NJC clears that one out. Nyx tries to get control on it, but Zohan takes it off his hands. Double this one to NJC. NJC pops this one up. Holy here on the ball. Junior 50s him. Zohan looking for the shot. Is it in? SBC Summit cannot get the save as he redirects this one into his top corner.
A great job by Zohan. This guy made it to the championship in Season 2 for a reason. There's definitely some critics to his play. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Every time I think, like, you know, Zohan looks a bit slow out there. I don't know about Zohan, man. Things like that. He just comes through and just plays some great third man where he just puts on these sniper-like shots where he says, oh, you know, 2 defenders in net, pass both of them. This man is not one to take lightly as he cannot get the read here. Neither can the LSV team. Summit left alone with no boost. NJC going to be able to dunk it through. Junior has to get back quickly, and he does. Holy to the corner. Not going to have anything coming out of that, though, as NJC will have some time. And, I mean, when you're thinking of clutch players, NJC has to come to mind. We know how good this guy is and how scary he is for this HSA team. He's the captain and the high rank for a reason. And I honestly, the one criticism of his is that the offense kind of runs through him. So if he's not having a great game, I'm nervous for this HSA offense. But when this man is on, I mean, they sure do look amazing. So we're going to have to wait and see which NJC shows up, as the defense just not going to show up for this one. What is going on here as Zohan snipes it from the mid?
Great shot from Zohan. I mean, again, just taking advantage of the awkwardness and just going to put another one in. HSA, I mean, they're looking like a scary roster. They took on SBC 2 weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken, and took them to game 5. Which, I mean, they ended up losing, but that was, I mean, it was a great showcase from them. So HSA they're definitely better than people expected, as Zohan is going to try and get a redirect. Not going to be able to get back to this one. Holy's up for the shot. Can it get saved? Nyx throws this one to the side, and Junior beats him. Is it in? Zohan desperately trying to get back, but Junior is just going to put this one all the way from his side to theirs.
Yeah, that's just, I mean, here's the thing. I didn't mention it in the pre-show. At least not too much. Maybe not as much as I should have. HSA is one of the worst defenses in the league through the first 2 weeks. So they really need to get this defense under control, because this is a team that has proven they can score a lot. But, I mean, Mist, when you're going into all these high-ranking shootouts, yes, it's fun for the people watching at home, but it's stressful, and it means that you can put up 3 goals, which is normally enough for a win, and that's just not enough, as Zohan's going to look to put in his third. Not going to be able to get it. NJC trying to get a follow-up, but it's going to be blocked away by Junior, and Holy sent packing with 100 boosts. Going back down the other end, but just cannot find anything.
Yeah, and this one is pinched up high. Summit gets an awkward touch. Nix is really low boost. Zohan trying to put a shot on, but it's a little far as Junior opts to leave it for his teammate. Nix just clears it out. NJC 50 this one past Junior. Summit decides to go back up, but goes back down. Holy there for the shot. It's a little awkward for him. And Junior puts another one in, and it's bottom left. Junior's running away with it as he has 4 goals and is carrying his team here.
Yeah, I mean, it's the job of the high rank to step up, but this man is stepping up on a whole new level. It's a great job by him. And thank you so much to the 23 people for being here. Just a reminder, if you're new here and you don't know what Champions League is, you want to get involved, make sure to hit !Discord in the chat. You can get a link. You can find out how to sign up. There's a starting information channel for anyone who needs it. But Zohan is going to need to find a goal here. Beautiful double tap to the middle, but Summit had it read all the way. That may be the game, as this one is sent all the way back down. NJC has to get this netward, but Junior just all too strong, and his return as this man has carried his team through game 1, and LSV are up 1-0.
Yeah, and as we move here into this game 2, who are you looking to step up on both teams here?
Honestly, I mean, we can take a quick look at the scoreboard. It's, I mean, I'd say Summit needs to step up. And then I would honestly say, I mean, I'd sit here and I'd tell you, man, like, Holy needs to step up, or NJC needs to step up. But I think it's just the defense all together that needs to step up for HSA. Because, again, this is a team that can score a lot and do really good work. But I mean, you saw it. They kind of let these gimme goals in where it's just sent down the pitch and it's suddenly in their net, or they just look very discombobulated. So I'm definitely going to look at the side of HSA's defense altogether. What about you, though, Mist?
Yeah, I could definitely agree with that defense. I mean, like, NJC had a great game, but Zohan, I mean, he's at the top of his leaderboard. He did get great passes from NJC and Holy, so I can't really put that down as Zohan being the low rank. But no, they all three had a great game there. I just maybe Junior was a little bit too much for them. Maybe it was first game nerves, but I'm hoping they can pull out a. Say that again?
You got to shut down Junior. It's as simple as that. I mean, again, the score line that the HSA guys put up in that game is what I would call a good score line for all team members. Everyone's sitting at least 300 points. And you lost 5-3. Something needs to change here in game 2 for HSA as Holy tries to get the clear. Not going to be able to. A lot of gibbering and jabbering between these two teams early on here in the midfield as the demos ring out. NJC not going to be able to get a touch. Will get a redirect back towards the net, though, but Summit is there to shut it down. And this is a player making his CL debut in Summit, and he was picked up as a substitute for Lights Out when it's needed, and he's called into action already early on. Definitely needs to make an impact and prove that he belongs on this roster, maybe as a starter as well. And no better way to do that than getting a goal here early on in game 2, but unfortunately it goes wide.
Yeah, and Zohan's looking for the pinches, sends it all the way down past Summit. NJC sends it off the corner, a little awkward, but Junior's going to be able to catch this one. Air dribbling it past Holy. trying to look all the way, pinches this one, but NJC is just shutting that idea down. Zohan here on the ball, gets it past Nix as NJC takes it off his teammate. Summit pinches this middle, tries to get a shot off, but Holy going to be there for the save as he clears it down. A little miss as Junior here on the ball, trying to go low, gets past NJC. Can he get past Zohan? Zohan's going to shut that down.
That was a close one, and this one's gonna burn him. NJC, excuse me, Holy just creeping up a little bit too far, and Summit's gonna punish him for it, as it is 1-0 early on. And HSA now, what kind of response do you have? And I mean, I really want to see NJC come to life here as he picks up a demo, but Holy just couldn't figure out how to get that towards the net. A lot of chaos out in front, double bump comes through, but Zohan couldn't get the shot on target. And that's a golden opportunity gone by the wayside for HSA.
Yeah, and Holy's going to try and get a pass off to NJC, but it's shut down as Zohan. Little miss jump, but Holy sends it to the wall. Little boost, gets it past Nix. Can't get the follow-up, though, as Summit clears his lines. Gets it past NJC. This one is pinched. Zohan has to get an awkward touch. Tries for the corner where he's not going to be able to get it, as NJC is just going to have a free ball to collect. Flicks this one past Junior, looking for the pop. Gets it done. Nix pops this one off the back wall. But a little chaos in the net has cleared us. And safety, Zohan misses the ball. NJC backflip. This one is pinched middle. Is there a follow-up? Junior is not going to be able to get there as Holy here on the ball. This one gets pinched back. Nix trying to get it back to his mid. NJC is back flipping that out of his net as he tries to get another touch. He's not going to be able to get it. Zohan throws this one to the sidewall. A little awkward for Nix as NJC is going to have a free ball. Nix 50s this one in. Holy kids bump Nix. Holy bumps Nix into the ball. That one was really close there.
Well, I said we needed to see some defense, and he got creative with it, but NJC couldn't get it to go on 2 shot opportunities. And this one stays 1-0, almost goes to 2-0, but NJC got in front of it. But Zohan's left alone on an island, and that's a freebie for Junior, as this man is heating up here in his return. Haven't seen him since week 3 of season 2, and a full season to date, and this man's back on the pitch and he's means business.
Yeah, a great re-showcase from Junior. I mean, we've seen him in a free agent showdown, I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
and he played phenomenal, as he's definitely proving his point that he needs a roster here today, as Junior's going to take this ball. Summit takes it off his teammate. NJC throws this one down. Nix is going to be really awkward, but it's going to throw it off the back wall. Holy here on the ball. Takes a soft touch. Nix is there first, though. As a little double commit from HSA. It goes middle, but Junior shuts it down. Holy tries to put it back mid, but Junior pops this one high. NJC is going to have a free ball to throw it down to the other side. This one is middle. Is there any follow-up? No. Junior here on the ball. Holy whiffs a little bit as Junior whiffs the ball as well. A little double commit from LSV. NJC is just going to have a free ball. And, I mean, the time's slowly lowering down. You gotta go out there and score.
Yeah, and Rankings Committee had this one as 3-1 for HSA, but this doesn't look like the HSA we saw it last week, as Junior, beautiful double tap, hardly gets it, but he does, as that is how you get it done. This man was featured on Edit Tim with his free agent showdown shot from the heavens, and he just proves why he has to be on a roster, frankly. This man is way too good not to be, as now this one missed by Nix, but Junior will take it over and up 3 goals. I think this one's kind of done.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you, as my mic was not working there, but Holy puts this one to the side. This one is pinched middle. Is there any follow-up? No. Junior here on the ball. Pops as high. Zohan going to get a little touch on it, and NJC pinches one to the middle. They're going to try and get one more goal for their team as Zohan sends this to the side, but Junior not even going to let them get one, and Lone Star take game 2.
Yeah, and I mean, you can see the scoreboard now. This one was not HSA all doing great, and Junior just continues to dominate. I mean, I'm honestly sitting here and I'm gonna be for real. I'm baffled. I'm not surprised to see this LSV roster fighting, and this is definitely not the roster I think the rankings committee expected to be playing when the week began. But I mean, I hate to say it. Where's HSA? This doesn't look like the HSA we saw go toe-to-toe with the likes of SBC. This looks like HSA who are struggling to skip a rock over a pond. And we're just going to have to wait and see. Do they have the means for a reverse sweep going into this? But we're just going to have to wait and see. Mist, who needs to step up here?
I'd have to go with Holy. I mean, Holy, haven't not been seeing much out of him. NJC shouldn't have that pressure, to have to carry that entire team. Holy should be helping back him up there. So I'm definitely looking at Holy to step up just a little bit and hopefully pull out a reverse sweep.
I'm going to go bleach my eyes after that one. It was a defensive backflip into an offensive backflip, and somehow we stay at 0-0. But now look at the boost totals, all zeros for HSA. No one there to punish, though, for LSV. Definitely expected to be someone on that faster, but Holy just goes a little too fast, and a double commit defensively. Holy and NJC just not on the same page. Back post shot not going to be on target. Barely was off, and Summit jumps preemptively, but a beautiful redirect out by Nyx will keep it away, puts it in the hands of Junior, and Holy trying to rip a shot, just can't quite get this one netward.
Yeah, and this one, NJC 50s this one, but Junior clears it from his lines. Nyx is going to have a free ball. Holy puts this one past him. Going to look for the air dribble. NJC and Holy pinch to the middle, but Holy is not going to be able to get the double on that. Summit pops this one for himself, try and get back to it as a little double commit from LSV. This one is somehow pinched middle. Junior there for the shot. It's a little wide, and NJC is going to try and run away with it. Holy puts a shot on Nyx. Is going to have to get a save, and he does. Holy puts it to the mid, but no follow-up. NGC is not going to be fast enough to get it. As Zohan backflips it a little bit. Zohan gets back on it, though, as he clears it to the other side.
So
far,
so far, a much better game out of HSA. They have looked a lot better offensively and defensively, but as I say that, double commit comes through, and there's two members in the blue net for the side of HSA. But somehow there is no punishment. They're not giving away the counter attacks this time around, but Junior will try to throw this back to the middle. Zohan, easy touch for him, and it's thrown across the net, but no one's gonna be there to receive it, as Summit has to turn on a dime, but he doesn't, as he's gonna get burned, and Holy will secure the goal for HSA, and they have a lead.
HSA has just been putting so much pressure here, and it's finally worked out as they have a lead here. Hopefully they can take this momentum and try and win this game home.
Yes, and shout out to our guys over at twitch.tv/HSA Gaming. You can go watch their team stream over there. Please make sure to go throw them some love. They are a great org that we are honored to have here, and they do some great things for CL. But speaking of great things, Junior does a great one with the musty off the ceiling, and this one is going to be tied.
Good must-see from Junior, taking advantage of that out or misrotation from HSA. And I mean, they tied the game up here, but it's definitely still doable to win this. But Junior's going to try and get his shot out. Not going to be able to get it. As a little awkward. This one, Zohan puts a shot on. Can Nyx get back to it? No, he cannot. And Nyx is going to take goal 2 for HSA.
Said Nix is gonna take goal 2. I mean,
Or whoever.
he definitely supported it. He was just caught moving a little too far up there, and I honestly thought Zohan really didn't have a shot, in the sense of I didn't think he could put on a shot that'd go in, but he just recognizes that Nix was out of position. And that's the thing, is defense can be a bit shaky in this league. Sometimes you just need to throw on those testing shots and they will score, as NJC lands an important bump to give Zohan the space that he needs, but Holy cannot quite get that one netward. Zohan puts it back to the middle. Nobody's there for anyone on the pitch, frankly, as the ball had a few moments to breathe before it was quickly recaptured. But Holy will be chasing down Summit in this corner. He gets the bump, but it's not off the ceiling, as that bounce will keep it in a safe enough place. But HSA, they're starting to come back and fight back, which is exactly what you want to see here, as they are up 2-1, and with a minute to go, this game has been just about all theirs. I mean, LSV has had no offense missed. Are you surprised to see this, or are HSA kind of a comeback-based team?
Definitely a comeback-based team. I mean, they definitely came in this game with a new mindset. And it's just showing here as they have the lead, but a little miss.
Oh!
Junior gonna shoot this one off the post. That one could have been an equalizer, but it's gone. As this one is pinched to the side. Nix here on the ball. It's a little awkward. Can't get the second on it as NJC throws this to the other side. Summit's gonna have to make a save. Pop to the side. No follow-up though from HSA, as Holy 50s this one to the middle. Zohan on it. He's going to 50 the other low Sal. Holy pops this one to the side. Summit has a ball. This one is popped high. Is there a follow-up from LSV? Junior is going to get an awkward touch, and NJC just has a free pop.
Yeah, and now with the clock ticking down, HSA have control of this ball. NJC just burns the clock, and we've been singing so many praises for Junior, but in the big moment, he comes up is just a little bit short on the shot, but I mean, now we're gonna get ready to go into the next game, and I mean, this definitely I feel like it's not the spot HSA expected them to be in, coming back from down 0-2. But they got one, and sometimes that's all the mental boost that you need. And so, as we wait to get back into this, I mean, we can both see the scoreboard Nix, or missed. I think it's Nix that needs to step up. Do you agree?
Yeah, and I mean, Nix is that low rank, but we've seen so much more out of him in these past games. So if LSV just want to take it in game 4, Nix does just have to step up here. And we're moving into game 4. What is your prediction for this game, Shadow?
I think we're going to game 5. I mean, I hope we're going to game 5. And I think we will. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, if you know me, I am a fan of game 5s. But the question is, will we get there? HSA need to be the ones to take control here. They got one game back, but ladies and gentlemen, they are climbing a mountain and they only went over an anthill. Time to find out if they can start to get the Summit in their sights. Game 4 is underway. As this one goes on, Mist has unfortunately disconnected, and the defense may be a little disconnected here. Nick's trying to get the double through, can't get it to go, as this one will be bouncing out towards the middle. Low boost numbers across the pitch. Got to be careful of it. Junior trying to flick it high, but his teammate's not going to be on the same page as him. Zohan tries to get the pinch out. Holy has to be there for the coverage, and he is, as Junior pops this one high. looking, pinch down towards the middle, double miss as Junior comes back around for the shot, and LSV are passing this ball cleanly. Point to point, Nix, a perfect pass over to Junior, and Zohan just didn't quite read it. Now, a big question. What do HSA do from the back foot? As the last couple of games, it didn't look great off the back foot, and a double post! And that's not how you want that one to go. Double post when it could have been a goal. Could have had the 1-1, but it's not going to be the case. Nick Zetheron to the skies. Oh, he says, no, I'm the only high-flying bird here. As this one's bouncing high. NJC's up, but Zohan also went up. And just a little bit of discourse about who's going for the ball. Holy does have to make a catch. Dribbles it through one. Trying to go through two. Not going to be able to get it as NJC turns and trying to burn. Maybe able to burn him. Looking for the bump, and this one's gonna go in. Zohan's gonna make sure to secure it, but NJC turned and burned him as Summit tried to backflip away from the bump, and he just couldn't get back to it. Now, as we let this play on, Summit not going to feel confident enough to go. Now he will. NJC did get the 50, but you can see Holy kind of getting tossed around like an egg in the pan as he has been getting relentlessly bumped the past 15 seconds. But with under 3 minutes to go, I do have confirmation we've officially lost Mist. So unless he rejoins us for a game 5, if we get there, it will be me the rest of the way through, as Junior will take this off that side wall, and NJC got a little jumpy as he preemptively went for it and misread it, and that's how LSV take the lead again. Unfortunate. This one is not going quite the way that game 4 did, but it's definitely looked better from HSA, as this one is not gonna look better. Summit gets a little bit of a flick, and just a little bit is enough. You didn't need to land a haymaker, you just need to land the backhand, as this one is now a 2-goal game. And now, this is a position HSA definitely did not feel good in. And they are down 2. The good news is they have 2.5 minutes to go. The bad news is they have 2.5 minutes to go. And running out of time here in this series. NJC does get a 50. Junior hanging in the wings. We'll be able to take this one. Looking for a double. Zohan says no. Zohan back across. Denies Nick Zetheron as well. Little bit of a team bump. Ruins the pop that NJC wanted though. As Junior will put this to that back wall. Gets the boost steal away. Summit, important chow, and he gets it. And this one pop back towards the middle. Next Zetheron on an air dribble to the skies. NJC says not today, but it's a problem of the HSA offense now. Their defense is starting to stand tall here, but the problem is that's not what you need. You need some offense. 1:29 left to go. HSA cannot break out of their half. Shot on target. NJC read the book. And now this one still hanging near their net. NJC clear downfield, not going to be on target. If that was in, that would have changed the fate of this game. But this outcome looks a little scripted. Zohan puts it off that back wall. Holy trying to trail in tow, not going to be able to get a shot. And HSA are sent packing yet again. Summit can't get a touch on it. NJC, the wave dash is just a little bit too much momentum, bit too much power to handle, as Zohan keeps it in the blue half, but they're running out of time. 40 seconds left to go. HSA needs something here. Needs something from the captain. And no, it goes off the post. Posting away. Holy's follow-up not going to be good to go. Holy trying to dance around it, but they needed that double tap to go, and it just couldn't as NJC was out of boost. Holy left alone, and this one is not going the way that they want it to, as now with this one being cleared away, LSV in prime position to take this game happily. K-Dash, that was a bot. If they ever ask you to add him on Discord, it's a bot. But HSA have lost here in game 4. 3-1 scoreline for LSV. And this was definitely not the way that the rankings committee had it going. But hey, it's how it went. They got to be feeling good. We do have Junior and Nix coming in. Guys, how are you feeling?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Oh yeah, pretty good.
Love to hear it. Now, obviously, Nix, you've had a couple of different rosters coming through. I mean, this one was put together start of this week. What did you really need to do to make sure this roster succeeded with you? Ooh, we get Summit here as well. Nice.
I mean, for me, locking in, I guess. I don't know. It's been a wild ride this first of the season.
Fair enough. Now, guys, obviously, I mean, it's not. Nix is the only member with experience. Junior and Summit, first times on teams in season 3. What did you guys need to do to make sure everything meshed so well?
Well, I just told them that I'll probably ball chase a little more, and we were definitely talking well in there too. I mean, I have too many double commits. You know, we had a few, which kind of playing chaotic, and they couldn't read it. So that was the game plan.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Fair enough. Now, a couple of last questions. Junior, first appearance since I believe it was week 3 of season 2. A calendar season later, you are back. How does it feel to be back?
Yeah, it feels lovely to get back out on the pitch on a stream. I've been on my Comp 2's grind, but it's nothing like being out there on the pitch, you know. It's pretty good to be back.
Fair enough. Summit, your first time here, man. I know you're coming over from the SBC guys. We absolutely love them here. How was it for you getting out there on the pitch and getting to show yourself off?
I mean, it was great, man. This is my first ever scrim team. Just happy to be on the pitch, man. Just trying to kind of prove myself.
Fair enough. And I mean, guys, looking ahead. Next week, I mean, 2 of you guys did just join the team, but we're going to pretend you guys know the league like the back of your hand. Looking ahead next week, you guys got Phoenix, power ranked near the bottom. They are 0-9 in matches so far. Any thoughts, feelings, predictions, strategies going into that series next week?
Yeah, we'll just go in there and play our game. Should be a good time. That's about it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And Junior, you said you were ball chasing tonight. Is ball chasing the key to ranking up?
Oh, absolutely. Always blame your teammates too.
Oh, everyone take notes. Take notes. You heard it. GC2 said it. Rob's lucky he's not here. I'd mock him. But guys, thank you so much for joining me here on the desk. Congratulations on your win. I'm going to send you guys on your way. We will see you guys back next week.
All right, thanks.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was the side of LSV. A great win by them. And I mean, you got to be feeling good if you're LSV. There was some criticisms around this team, but to take an upset win over a team like HSA, got to be feeling good. And for HSA, you sit in a weird hole. You are 0 and 9. You are 0 and 3 in the CL season now, but your previous losses didn't look terrible. They're 4 and 9 in matches now. So this one, sorry, 5 and 9 in matches. No, wait, 4 and 9. Yeah, I'm not crazy. I mean, what do you say to that? Just a weird spot for HSA, and I'm quite unsure of what you do if you are them. Do you make a roster move, and do you say, screw it, it'll get better? Do you pray it gets better? I mean, we're just gonna have to wait and see. But I mean, as the season goes on, ladies and gentlemen, there's now multiple teams that are sitting at 0 and 3, and when I say multiple, I mean there's 4 teams sitting at 0 and 3. So this next week is going to be interesting, because I think week 4 is where people are going to start to, blow up their roster if needed, try to get everything figured out, everything like that. And we're just going to have to wait and see what comes next for HSA and some of these other teams, because again, there's some other teams kind of on the struggle bus right now. You look at Phoenix, 0 and 9 in matches. You look at Infinity Creative, you look at Lotus, and I mean, it's definitely an interesting situation. But we're gonna get ready to raid out. I'm just finding a Rocket League a community member to raid. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here today. And this has been quite the interesting game. And now, make sure to look ahead, because looking ahead, we still have some interesting matches. The game of the week is tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. Reapers versus Thunderbolts. And we're waiting on a couple of other games to be scheduled as well. But, I mean, as you can see, well, I say a couple. It's just BDG and Galactic. I'm gonna be for real. That match may not happen. I'm gonna give a little bit of insider info. But ladies and gentlemen, make sure to tune in at 5 p.m. tomorrow, as we've got the match of the week, I think. And we're gonna now head out on our way. Summit, congratulations on the great debut and the win. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here at Champions League. We hope you all have a great night and take care. We'll see you tomorrow.